guys, welcome to the Bedford Youth LIVE Podcast. I'm your host, Giana.
And Chase.
And today we're going to be interviewing DLC students. You want to start?
What brought you to DOLC?
My mom actually has a studio spot right next to where Dream Out Loud is in the Kilburn Mill, and she heard about it one day, and so she signed me up. I believe it was last summer semester, so I've been going here for about 4 semesters.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know how long I've been here. I wish I knew. But
Yeah,
anyways,
same.
Vincent, how long have you been in DLC? And what brought you here?
I've been here since fall of 2021, and how I came here is because my mom found it somehow, and showed me the paper, and I was like, "This sounds pretty cool. I'll go check it out." And so, back then it was just me and Danny with guitars, just trying to like come up with little songs that we could make. That was when we made like Stage Play and Electric Air.
Yeah, I missed those songs. Those are actually pretty good songs.
They are. I like
Okay,
those. I was
so-
listening to them the other day.
Okay, anyways, what have you accomplished in DOLC?
I'm currently trying to finish up the lyrics and vocals for my song Full Moon parentheses Wolverine parentheses, focusing mainly on the creative writing aspect for the magazine that's coming out.
I love the things you write.
Thank you.
Literally a
Thank
fan.
you. I like the things. I like the things you draw.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. But yeah, I'm writing poems. I'm writing haikus. I'm writing short stories. All that good stuff.
And Vincent, what have you accomplished?
I've made a lot of songs in Dream Out Loud. Some of them being like full-fledged songs that are really complicated and they're like 5.5 minutes long. One of them is actually almost 7 minutes long. It's a Trap Dog song. Right now I'm actually working on another album called Pizza and Perfume. The name is based off of me and my friends were having a sleepover, and we had made pizza earlier in the day, so it smelled like pizza. And for some reason it smelled like perfume. And so my friend said, "It smells like pizza and perfume." And I said, "That would be a good song name. Good album name." And so that's why I named the album.
That's fun. I like that. It's creative.
How does pizza smell like perfume?
No.
Pizza
you're not
and
saying
perfume.
Pizza and perfume.
Yeah, but
You're
you
saying the room smelled like perfume and pizza.
Oh.
How did you? Okay.
Okay, I didn't get the backstory.
So how long does it usually take you guys to make a project?
For me, it depends on what kind of project you're talking about. If it's writing, I can do that really easily.
Yeah, you're good at that.
Yeah,
I can write a whole thing in like 10 minutes. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I can do it in like a day, honestly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Songs take me like quite a bit longer. Like if I actually have to like finish something and put it out, then it probably takes me like a month. But if I allow it to like sit in my brain and I have to like actually think about it, and the fact that other people are gonna see it and hear it and have opinions of my baby, my child, then it's gonna take me like 3 months probably.
Honestly, same. With
Yeah.
my art, I'm like very exact about it because it's like I don't want other people like criticizing it. I don't know. I feel like I take it very personal.
Yeah.
What about you?
It depends on the complexity and the length of the song. So if it's like a really complex song with really deep meaning and lyrics and stuff like that, and also there's a lot of layers in the song, it could take me like an entire 2 or 3 months. But if it's a really simple song, just a simple instrumental that's it could be 1 to 3 minutes long. I can easily make it like 3 hours, just a few synthesizers. Like for my previous album, Songs from the Void, it took me a lot of revisioning of the songs because at the time, it took me about 1.5 years to make that album, and a lot of the songs that I had for the album I need to update to make it more fit in, and some of them didn't sound that good, and so for that it took me a long time to make those songs. But sometimes, on average, it takes about 2-3 weeks.
Yeah,
That
my
makes
favorite song
sense.
you made is Love and Sensitivities. I just think I should tell you it's one of my faves. What's the hardest part of making your projects?
Putting lyrics to the melody.
Yeah.
Because when I'm writing lyrics, I can't hear the song that I've already made. So I'm just thinking of a melody to put them to, and then oftentimes that melody absolutely does not match up. That's usually where I struggle the most.
Yeah, sort of. It's fitting lyrics to the melody, but lyrics as a whole, because how I write lyrics, I usually finish the instrumental first, and so I have the instrumental in front of me, I have my headphones on, I have a piece of paper, I hear it, and I'm make it up, but if I have something in my head, I would try to write it down, And to make sure I say it at the right time and that I don't say it a few seconds early or late, I would put the exact timestamp to say it. And sometimes it's really hard to rhyme with something, and so I need to sort of stretch the word to try to maneuver around it to make it sound right.
That makes sense. What is your favorite piece that you've made?
I don't know. They're all my children.
Oh.
Don't make me choose. Please don't make me choose. Please don't make me choose.
Just say all of them.
I mean, the answer is obvious, and it's Full Moon Wolverine. But how dare you make me choose? They're my children. How dare you? Yeah, I've put so much time and effort into it, and I hate it just as much as I love it. But yeah, I'm really excited to hear people's opinions on it and
Me
stuff.
too. I'm excited to hear it.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to hear it.
And Vincent,
Yeah.
what's your favorite piece that you've made?
As for me, it would probably be a song USA that I made. Well, I have 3 different renditions of it. 2 that I made fall of last year, and another one that's a lot better that I made this past spring. Because the first one sounded really bad, but then I revamped it, and I also really like it because it's a lot of layers. Also, another favorite one of mine is the Trap Dog song, because the main melody that I made was actually James who wrote it. But I had GarageBand open, and me and James had made a little demo of it, and so what I did this past spring semester, I made the entire song. I recorded everything, and it ended up being 7 minutes long, because it has a minute-long guitar solo, a rap verse that doesn't have any lyrics yet, and it's just an entire journey through this insane song.
Damien,
That's fun.
I feel like you're not going to like this question either. What's your least favorite piece, and how'd you overcome it?
My least favorite piece is honestly a creative writing project that I'm working on right now. It's called Guilt. It's about...
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, I know, but
It's so good.
Yeah, but I don't know what to do with it. I like turning it into a short story, but also I don't like turning it into a short story, and I feel like I should tone it back and be more simple with it.
So why don't you do that?
Yeah, but
Me personally,
You know what I mean.
I've read, I really like.
Thank you.
Of
Thank
course, Of course.
you. Yeah, I'm just anxious about that one because it's a heavy subject that I have a lot of feelings about personally, and I just don't want to do it wrong, you know.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it wrong.
Okay, thank you.
You need to experiment sometimes, so I mean.
Exactly.
Anyways, Vincent, what's
Me?
yours?
Honestly, the only reason I don't like Robot Revolution is because the vocals. I was in this sort of in-between stage of having post-puberty voice and pre-puberty. So I was right in between, and it sounded terrible. But then, but honestly, the instrumental is pretty good, and also the original instrumental I wrote in 2019. I was 10 when I wrote that because I was doing power chords and stuff. But my least favorite instrumental has to be the original USA that I wrote last year. It's horrible. It feels rushed. The guitars feel too fast. That's why I halved the BPM when I redid it. One of the original ones, the second USA. But it was the drums were they were not consistent at all, and every once in a while they would be slightly offbeat. And the only thing good about that version of the song is the guitar solo in the middle, which was, I like how it goes from ear to ear, and the guitar solo actually pans out pretty well in 160 BPM compared to 80 BPM. That's the only good thing about it, and I hate all of it, the rest of it. And I also had really bad lyrics that I wrote for it that were about a shirt that I accidentally painted white or something like that because I was trying to write the words USA on it or something. I don't know. It was a weird time, I guess.
What inspires you guys' art?
American rock band My Chemical Romance.
I love them.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, them. Just music in general. Music's always been a part of my life, and I can't imagine living without, being a part of it and creating it, honestly.
I get that. What about you, Vincent?
Two of my biggest inspirations that I really look to in making a song is definitely Tally Hall and Lemon Demon. I listen to all the time. I try to like when I think of a song, I try to like not necessarily base off of it. When I record it, like if I want to like find how to make my song good, I listen to one of those songs, and I try to like think, oh, does this sound good? Or I'll try to do that in my song.
So what's next for you guys at DOLC?
What's next for me is probably focusing more on creative writing and sort of general management stuff through the SLAY program. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
But yeah, I'm gonna be working pretty heavily on the magazine once my song is done. Honestly, I might start working on another song because as stressful as this one was, it was also a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always, oh my God, let me use my quote. There's always a rainbow after the rain. But, all right, what about you, Vincent? What's next for you at DOLC?
I think 6 to 8 today, I'm going to be recording the lyrics for my next song, which I don't have a name for, but it's like an ambient song. And the vocals are just sort of like random weird stories I made up.
What's your goal at DOLC?
My goal, honestly, is just to get a couple songs done and have some experience so that I can continue to make a career out of this sort of lifestyle. This is something I'm really passionate about, and I want to be able to make a living from it, you know?
You definitely will.
Thank you.
Of course.
Vincent, yeah.
My goal to Dream Out Loud is honestly to sort of like help me making songs because I have equipment at home to make like music, but I don't really have any like DAWs to work with because I have like free ones, but I don't really know how to like use them at all. And it's not GarageBand because I have a Windows computer.
Yeah.
So when I Dream Out Loud, I get to make songs like more like easy because when I'm at home, I don't know, I just feel more like making songs when I Dream Out Loud, and when I'm at home, I feel more like that.
Yeah.
The creative flow starts flowing.
Thank you for having us.
Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the notifications, hit that bell. And I'll see y'all next time.
This is
Yup.
like a whole minute.
I'll shake your hand from a distance. Okay.